What's popping, everybody? Welcome back. So, I really did not know what to post today. I even did like a little thing, and I did a little questions thing on Instagram to see what I should post today. But I'm just going to be doing a mukbang and answering some of your guys' questions. Because I don't feel like we have like talked about certain stuff. I feel like I just been doing video after video and not really talking about anything. So I'll be answering some of your guys' questions and doing a mukbang. I wanted to go to like somewhere that I don't really go to and order a bunch of stuff off the menu and try it out with you guys. So I'm going to Sonic's. I've had Sonic's like once. So we're gonna experience this together. And I'm kind of excited because I'm really hungry. My head hurts. And yeah, let's just get to know each other a little bit today. It's been a while since we had a little Q&A going on. I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys for the Amazon gifts. I got another one today. I have no idea what it is. But yes. I forgot what else I was going to say. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. But yes, let's go get Sonic's and we're gonna order. I have 60 miles of gas. It's 81 degrees outside. Damn. I really don't want to go get gas because it's gonna prolong this video. So let's see if we can make it there and back with 60 miles. I think we can. And as you guys know, I did buy this car off of Brian. I did buy this car, and literally a couple days ago, I was like, dude, when do I need to buy my tags? I been need to do that hoe. I'm like literally a month behind, so I'll probably go do that too. If not, we ride nasty today. Oh my gosh. I ate a guayaba and I keep burping it and it's gross. But yes, I'll see you guys at Sonic's. I just got here. And there's so much stuff. Oh, Ross. I was like nervous ordering. I don't know why. He's like up in my ribs right now. And holy guacamole. I was gonna wait to the house to try this. But it's hot as fuck. I got the cherry slushy. I remember last time I got it with Nerds. I didn't really like the little Nerd pieces. But this shit is gas. It's not like, you know, when you get a slushy, it kind of sometimes tastes too like syrupy. Oh my god. That should give me a brain. Alright. Guys, I'm in pain. Yeah. So we're back in my lovely home. So let's see what we're working with. I didn't even look inside. I asked them what sauces they have and they said they only had ranch, honey mustard, and buff barbecue. And I don't like barbecue, so I got ranch and honey mustard. These are the chili cheese tots, the French toast sticks, the jalapeno popper thing. Here's the syrup, ranch, the burger, the wings. This is kind of a lot, but I mean, that's the point, right? And they give you a little 2 minutes for your stank breath. But yes, whoop-de-whoop. I hope the setup is fine. I hope you guys are digging it. I'm just, I have to be comfortable because if not, I'm not going to be able to record this video. Because Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Let's take a nap right here. How do you feel living alone while pregnant? I actually get this question a lot, and I don't know, I feel like I get it from people that are pregnant or want to be pregnant, or I don't know. But honestly, living alone is not for everyone. Like I said before, if you're a person that like needs to be around people, and I don't know. Trying to try these tots out. I think the tots are good. Kind of soggy, but I like that. They're like a 7, 8. Super scrummy. But back to the question. I feel like living alone is for everybody. For some reason, like, call me crazy, call me a manifester, but since the beginning of my pregnancy, I always like kept telling like Brian or my family, like, if me and Brian don't move in together, then I'm gonna move out by myself, because I've always wanted to live by myself completely. Like, I only lived by myself like once, and it was only for like 2 months until I got a roommate, I guess. But I told myself that if I ever got pregnant, that I always wanted to have my own privacy, my own space, my own nursery, and that's just something that I wanted. So I don't know, I feel like, call me crazy, but it was like destined to happen this way, and I'm happy living on my own. I like my own space. I like being alone. I don't know, like, I think it's fine. I'm not gonna be like, it doesn't get lonely sometimes. Of course it gets lonely, but I'm the type of person, like, even when I have people over, I don't like having people here over for long. I like being alone, and that's just me. And being pregnant, it's gotten like way worse. I just like my own space. So that's just how I feel about it. Do you plan on having another baby later on? I did get this question a lot, and I personally don't think I will have another child. These French toast sticks, let me tell you. I personally don't see myself having another kid. I feel like the only reason I would want to have another kid if it's like I was married and my husband asked me to like be open about having a kid. Then I'll maybe like have the conversation, but I personally don't feel like I would want another kid. I'm okay with having one kid. I feel like people need to normalize having one kid. But I would only want to have another kid if my partner wanted to have another kid. I personally don't want another one. I am getting the Madeira or whatever it's called, Moderna, I don't know. It's the 7-year birth control, like little implant that goes inside. After I give birth, I already talked about it with my doctor. I know there's like 3 years, 7 years, and 10. I'm doing the 7 one. And yeah, so I feel like I'm fine with having one kid, because I feel like if I were to have kids, I would want them close siblings, and I'm not like in the position to like do that. So I just feel like I wouldn't ever want to do it again, if that makes sense. I don't want to have like a huge ass age gap. Like, if I'm gonna be taking care of kids, I'd rather have them close together, so when like they're old enough, then I'm not taking care of, you know, a brand new newborn. That's just like my thought process. So I feel like this is it for me. Next question is, I hope this isn't too personal, but will you be giving labor alone? A lot of people have asked me. I love the way you asked this question. I think it was very polite. Thank you so much. A lot of people ask, look at this burger. It's a little dry. But it's gonna have mayonnaise or something. I don't think it does have mayonnaise. It doesn't. I'm gonna put some. Anyways, I love the way she asked that question. Asked that question. A lot of people have been asking about who's in my delivery room and blah 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 blah. And I just feel like there's some things about pregnancy that are just personal, and I feel like that is such a intimate moment and such a private moment. So I feel like who's in my labor and who's gonna be with me is truly my business and my business only. I'm not doing it alone, and that's how I'm gonna answer that question. As far as like people saying that I need to have certain people in the room and this and this and that and so many different opinions, everyone is different. Everyone is completely different, and I think some people fail to like understand that this is, yeah, I have a baby in me, but this is my body and my naked body at that, and such a crazy moment. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. And it's really no one's business who's gonna be watching my vagina rip from my asshole, from my vagina to my asshole, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how I feel about that. But yeah. Do y'all hear me huffing and puffing? Because if you do, I'm so sorry. What is your fave craving at the moment? My favorite craving right now is literally just fruit. I crave fruit like all the time, any type of fruit. One thing I can say, I used to really like green grapes, and I kind of like can't stand them right now. What is your go-to drink from Starbucks? I can't answer that question because with this little man in me, I crave something different every single time. I kid you not, I get something different every single time I go. So, I don't know. But before it was the refresher. I would always get the mango dragon fruit refresher, 2 extra pumps of classic, and I'll get the strawberry and blackberry inclusions. And yeah, that shit's gas. Someone said, what's the first thing that you're gonna eat after birth? Probably the first thing that I'll eat after birth is Chinese food. Not that that's anything special, but I just love Chinese food, so I feel like that's what I'm gonna want. But one thing I am wanting to eat after, like, I'm obviously out of the hospital, is like aguachiles and some oysters. Ugh, I've been craving that horse so bad. But I'm gonna go somewhere that, like, next to the ocean that doesn't really fresh. I don't want no, like, Caliche Town shit, you know what I'm saying? No offense to Caliche Town, but I want to go somewhere next to the ocean where they're, like, super fresh. Are you going to put makeup on if you give birth naturally? And are you vlogging? I am filming my labor and delivery. I am planning to do my makeup, but, like, who knows? You know what I'm saying? I've been digging, like, the little natural face. But I honestly don't know how everything's gonna go. So that is the plan. I'm really hoping that I'm home when my water breaks and everything. But update on like my delivery, like in labor plan. I did have a doctor's appointment and my placenta is posterior. But everything other than that is like good. I was about to say my due date. My due date is staying my due date. But I know he's coming before. I feel it in my bones. I just know. But I'm just really hoping that I'm home. Like, there's nothing I hope more than just to be home and go to the hospital, because I'm literally like 4 minutes away from my hospital. Next question is #advice. Found out my boyfriend hung out with the old fling, but nothing happened. I don't know what to do. I feel like if he's done something like this before, I would just leave him, because ain't nobody got time for that. But I mean, like in any... The camera keeps turning off. I don't know why. But to continue the question, advice. Found out my boyfriend hung out with an old fling, but nothing happened. I don't know what to do. Honestly, I'm gonna sound crazy when I speak about this, because... But... if you guys are already serious about each other, when I mean serious, I mean fucking serious. Like, no playing games, and you guys are serious and he did that, I do think you should either leave, because no one should be hanging out with anyone if you guys are serious. Or you can choose to forgive and forget and move forward in your relationship. But if someone doesn't really change their actions and make it up to you, then they're gonna do it again. And they're gonna think it's okay. So if you don't set boundaries for yourself, you're gonna get walked all over, and they're gonna blame everything on you. When in all reality, you shouldn't be teaching someone how to love you, because there's someone else out there that will get it right the first time. Someone said, I know you don't want to say your baby shower thing, but are you excited for it? Yes, I'm super excited for my baby shower, because like I said, I'm not planning it. Let's try these hoes out. I'm not planning it, so... And I told them not to tell me anything, because I want to like walk in and like, I want to walk into that baby shower like it's my motherfucking quinceañera up in that bitch. I really just want to feel like a princess, bro. Like, after everything that happened, I feel like this is really my motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make that day my B, you know? But I am really excited. What is one thing you're most looking forward to when the baby's here? I don't know, just like snuggling him. I'm just like really excited to be a mom. Like, I had 9 months of preparing for this moment. And I feel like since the beginning, maybe, yeah, the first 2 weeks, I didn't feel like I was making the right choice or I was ready to be a mom. But I think like having other people in my life and having seeing what other people had going on, and like seeing like different type of influences around me made me feel like I know I'm ready, because the things that people would do around me and stuff, I just found them like whack, and I feel like some people were just out of touch with like what's important. I guess mommy mode kicked in. Yeller, what's up? running a marathon apparently. I'm like trying to eat and I'm so out of breath. Someone asked, are you and your baby's father ever going to work things out? And I'm just gonna answer this question to get it out of the way because half of the questions are about Brian. And we are on good terms. And if everyone wants me to bring up the video that Brian did, I did see the video. I did acknowledge it in my own way. A lot of people want me to speak on it, and I've already spoken to him about it, and to me that's all that matters. I've spoken about the situation back in January. I'm not going to speak on it. Like I said, I'm not going to continue to speak on something during my pregnancy, especially with the little time that I have left. I'm just trying to enjoy it, but I do appreciate his video. I mean, you guys saw what happened in January, and there's a lot of more stuff that you guys don't know. And a lot of stuff that has happened behind closed doors, and I feel like that's what that apology was for. So I do appreciate it, and you know, we both have our faults and stuff, but as far as me reacting to it and stuff like that, I did talk to him about it, and to me that's all that matters. We are on good terms. We are doing baby things together. We do see each other, but that's all I'm gonna say on that topic. And another question I want to ask while I'm on the top, another question I need to answer because it was asked a lot, is Brian going to be at the baby shower? Brian is planning the baby shower. Brian, my mom, and my older sister have been planning the baby shower since like the first week of February. They've been doing it regardless of what me and Brian had going on. Now it is better because we are on, you know, we are good now, but he was always going to be a part of the baby shower even if we weren't good. I feel like that's something that we should do together regardless of what we had going on, but I think it is way better now that we are on more than good terms. So yeah, I really want to try one of these chicken wings. I don't really like that buffalo sauce. Tastes like the Pizza Hut buffalo sauce. It's too like zesty for me. I didn't even try these hoes. The jalapeno thing. When are you releasing the baby's name? Honestly, I don't know. I'm so sick of people saying like, oh my god, you think you're Kylie Jenner and you're not gonna say the name. The reason, and the reason only that I'm not saying the name is because the name is like not a name, and I don't want people's judgments. And I don't want people changing my mind. Because when I told my mom, and when I told Brian about it, and like close friends and stuff, kind of got the same reaction for every single time I told someone. And I'm not changing it, so. But they liked it now. They see why I want it. And everything is gonna make sense. And you guys are gonna be like, oh. Someone said, what are some names that you decided not to go on? We did have a lot of names picked out, me and Brian. His were not my favorite. Brian really liked Xavier. He really liked Ezra. Nothing wrong with those names, but just I did not want something like that. We were this close of naming the baby Blue, B-L-U, like this close, but the more I thought about it, like with the middle name, it was just gonna sound like weed, like, you know, Blue Dream, you know, Blue Ocean, like it was just gonna sound like weed. So like some top shelf weed, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't with it. But I've been knowing the name since like back in December. But I didn't tell anybody because I felt like people were gonna judge me, and people did judge me. And I'm still keeping it. Someone said, did you ever think on not having it? Just want to know if everyone thought like that at first. I feel like this has to like be spoken about more. On like being open on like not knowing if you're ready, not knowing if you want to continue a pregnancy. I feel like that's like frowned upon. And I can personally say that I was not all for being pregnant, and I had a lot of questions, a lot of stuff that, you know, played into my choice and my like head space and stuff. I can tell you that Brian was completely on board with having a pregnancy together. I was the one that was kind of unsure about it, but I feel like once I took out the reasons why I probably didn't want to continue the pregnancy, I had a lot more reasons on why I wanted to do it. So I feel like the choice should have always just been like mine, and I shouldn't have been trying to think like, oh, what happens if this happens, if this happens, if this happens. I don't feel like that was a strong enough reason to even doubt my pregnancy. So I'm glad that I took out those factors and really made the choice mine, because I felt like I was trying to convince myself that I wasn't ready because of a situation. My toast. Me personally, I feel like pregnancy is the best thing that happened to me. I hear that from a lot of people, and obviously not everyone goes through like a whole 180 type of change, but I just feel like with my lifestyle and the way I was drinking, living, going out, to me it was completely a 180. And I feel like that maybe can be hard on relationships and friendships and stuff, because you're completely seeing a person change and become a new person. And I feel like some people don't understand pregnancy enough to realize that your partner is changing and going through life changes. And I guess it's hard to, it's not only hard for them to change, but it's hard to see that people around them are still the same. And I feel like that was like really hard for me. I felt like I was changing so much, and in a sense not like getting left behind, but I feel like going in separate directions. And I feel like that can be really hard either in a relationship or even friendships, because and then you feel like you have less and less in common with people, and you're not doing anything but bettering yourself. So it can be very, very mind-fucking and very confusing. But as long as you still are like true to yourself, then I think you should be perfectly fine. I said, how do you feel about giving birth? I'm super freaking nervous. Like, when I mean super nervous, I mean, I don't think anything can prepare me for that, because I literally hate pain. I hate needles, I hate blood, I hate being naked, I hate being comforted. It's like everything in one, like, and everyone says, oh, when you're in the moment, like, you know, you're not even thinking about that. I know that and I get that, but I'm thinking about it now, and that's what gives me anxiety. Like, I know obviously when I'm there, I'll be fine, but it's kind of like the buildup of knowing this sucker has to come out from somewhere sooner or later is what drives me crazy. And not knowing like how he's gonna come out or knowing when he's gonna come out gives me anxiety. Especially that my baby shower is super close to my due date. Makes me super nervous. What makes me more nervous, and my sister's going on a fucking trip. And she comes back a couple days before my due date. And I'm nervous that she's gonna jinx me, because every time she goes on a trip, something happens to me. So, I'm nervy. How would you describe your overall experience with pregnancy? I feel like when it comes to the pregnancy and just the pregnancy, I had an amazing experience. Like mentally, like physically, like, bitch, I look good, you know what I'm saying? And I feel good. But I wish the only thing I could do is go back in time and choose to focus on my pregnancy more than I was focusing on my previous relationship. And I wish I would have focused on my pregnancy and not my relationship that I was in. And I wish I would have took that step a lot sooner because it made me a lot happier focusing on my pregnancy. And it just feels like really dumb, and I feel really like damn, you know? But my ranch, oh my goodness. The theatrics. By all means though, people have it way worse than me. I'm grateful for everything, and regardless of what happened, I would do it all over again because it's making me who I am right now. And I feel like I have been put in a lot of situations recently, lately, that if you would have put me in that situation 2 to 3 months ago, I would like blow up the freeway or something, you know what I'm saying? But I feel really good about the person that I am and the person that I'm becoming. And that's just like a lot of self-control and like self-awareness and growing and just being by myself, like, you know? Like, you are your own person and you are in control of your reactions and your happiness, and that is so important when you're pregnant. Like, it's so easier like said than done, but like the way you feel and the way your pregnancy is completely up to you. And I feel like that's what gets me the most, thinking about the past. I feel like that's what irritates me the most, because at the end of the day, I was in control the whole time. It maybe didn't feel like it, but I could have always been happy if I took the step on being happy. If that makes sense? Am I making sense? Says, has pregnancy changed the way you view things or changed you? I think this is kind of like the other question, but similar. It has changed the way I view things completely, and I feel like that's why I prefer to like not hang out with people or be around certain people, just because as of right now, I don't view things the same as everyone. So I'd rather just be in my own little bubble. I get this question a lot. I feel like this question is dumb because I don't know, but it says, are you going to co-parent? I feel like no matter what your situation is or whatever the fuck, you have to co-parent no matter what. It's literally not even up to you. The only thing that is up to you is the way you co-parent. So if you have a kid with somebody, you have to co-parent. If you guys are not together, it's not even are you gonna co-parent? Are you planning on co-parenting? It's not your choice. You have to co-parent, but it's your choice the way you co-parent. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that. There's so many different ways that you can co-parent. I just feel like some people's way of co-parenting is unrealistic. I don't feel like co-parenting starts until like the baby's actually here. Obviously there's the baby shower, but there's no actual co-parenting until the baby's there, in my opinion. But everyone's different. Like, what are you gonna co-parent? Like, my belly? Like, bruh. So, I think this is it for this video. A lot of the questions are very repetitive. And I honestly can't fucking breathe. Everyone keeps asking me to do the egg boil recipe. I think that's what I'm gonna put in like a little clip my next video. So that's it for this. Ooh. Skirt. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this mukbang Q&A. If you want me to do another one like this, pregnant, just comment what other place I should go to. Sonic's was alright. I really like the chili cheese tots, and I really like this. But oh, and the French toast stickies, they're so good. But if you want me to do another place, just let me know what place. I really wanted to do like testing out drinks from Dutch Bros because I've never been there. But I don't know what the fuck to order from there. There's so much shit. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, comment. And if you're having a bad day, just remember, it really does get better. You just gotta let it sometimes. Life is like so much bigger than what you're going through today. Remember, there's tomorrow, then the next day, then the next day. So I really hope everyone is doing good and feeling good. And thank you guys for all the pregnancy healthy wishes. And I see them, I appreciate them. So I just want to say thank you really quick for that. And I hope to see you guys next time. I'll see you guys Monday. Bye.